And a paladin. This is going to be very, very difficult to deal with. This is not bad. I'd like to have the taunt later. It's kind of useless at the moment. But I'm going to go with it, because I have a nice ramp. It's very combo heavy right now, all the things that I have. It's not something I really want to waste early on, but... I mean, gotta respect that ramp. Alright, I suppose we're gonna have to get the taunt out early, just to actually have a presence of some description. Because we have to have a way, at the very least, of getting rid of his reinforcements, which can overrun you very quickly with the help of raid leaders and direwolf alphas, which are very cheap. You summon out a couple little mini reinforcements, and then you throw on a direwolf and a raid leader, and all of a sudden they're big, and they can all be very cheaply traded. You didn't waste a card to summon them, and they have, 3+8 or 3+ damage. And it doesn't matter how much HP something has if it's going to be killed in the process of attacking something else regardless, so that's pretty irrelevant. Alright, might as well kill that off, but unfortunately, it'll probably come back. I mean, that could be redemption or something, so it doesn't really matter. That is unfortunate. Alright, so we attack that, and if it comes back, we can just shoot it. It did not. Okay, Scavenging Hyena. Could throw that out there. I'm not actually familiar with the kind of secrets they tend to have, so I don't... Repentance. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. So the other thing they would have is... Okay, what do they have? They can revive stuff when it dies with 1 HP. They can do what they just did. Oh damn, this would be a good time to use this. Hell yeah. Big Creature City. Cool. Now it gets nuked. They have, what is it called? The thing where if you attack, it summons mini shit to tank the damage, which is pretty great. I don't really want to waste my creature on that, but it is pretty dangerous. Okay. It would have been nice to have this out earlier when that secret was out, but oh well. Pretty good removal nonetheless, especially against something like that. And now my creature gets even bigger. It's so big. And if you play someone with 5 HP, I don't even care. I got spells to deal with that. Okay, giving Divine Shield to that. Oh, damn. Well, I can do 2 damage to that, if need be. I think I should, so that's gone. Throw out the Snake Trap. Do 2 damage. Done did it. Excellent. And then we save the weapon for more removal. And if he reveals my secret, I get that delicious durability. Oh damn. Giving it all the HP and damages. Okay. Now I won't be able to very easily deal with that. Blessing of Kings is quite the bastard. Looks like I'm basically going to need to just smack that down a bit. Yeah. Now I could play this or that. Now it says Battle Cry, and it gains, but I'm not sure if that remains. You know what? This would be a good time to test it. I'm gonna throw it out there. It's gonna gain the Shizwaz, and then whenever I deal damage, it stays. Okay. Cool. Fairly decent combo, and that ultimately means that the snakes did not die in vain, so I get all the value out of it. Oh, damn. Well, that is effective. Super effective. Way to deal with my creature here. Granted, here's the thing. This is why I like cheap taunts, because that might as well be a 1-2, because it's not helping any. And also, now this gains durability when I use that. Hell yeah, so let's silence this. And throw this out here. And then do my damage. Smack him one. Now, he's not going to trigger my explosive trap because that would require him to be very dumb. Or to have some kind of really big play where he destroys everything and still gets to attack me. Oh, that is a really big play. Let's hope he attacks me then. He's probably just going to kill off my creature. Which is the reasonable thing to do. But if he does attack me directly... Well, no. No, he won't be able to. Nope. Okay, that means I just start picking him off. Excellent. So, that is gone. No, wait, he has that. Well, shit.
I am sorry. That didn't until low.
Okay, so that's dead, and now that's dead. And now we get the ogre out. So the idea is, of course, that we just pick him off. We'll need to get 2 more turns of survivability out in order to make that happen. But if he doesn't play a taunt, it won't matter because we have a big-ass bow. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't mind.
Reporting for duty.
Cool. So this is when we throw this out here and just smack him. Dun dun dun! GG! Excellent. The ratio is improving significantly now. We're at 6 wins, almost. We're at over double of our losses, so that's a pretty damn good ratio. Moving on to the next round. Another hunter. Alright. It's gonna be interesting. Hunter's Mark not gonna help here. Not yet. Arcane Shot's pretty good early removal. Allows you to actually play something in the process and get that tempo. Explosive Trap is also really great early on. Well, you know what? Not so much. Not really. Okay. Hoping for another turn 1 play. Excellent. I'm liking that. Very nice. That means we can actually get something out and then we can theoretically protect it. Because next turn, we can throw out the Priestess, which should hopefully give these otherwise 1 HP creatures an additional HP. Charge, that works. Oh, the War Garble. Oh, he's gonna smack me. Sweet. Alright, that means we kill that off, and throw this down. And now, we have an extra bit of HP on that. Actually, I'm gonna play the taunt at this point. Screw it. It's kind of dangerous. You could have an explosive shot or something else that just could nuke everything. Oh, damn. This is when we have to attack first. How unfortunate. Okay. Guess we just have to attack first, see what it gets. Oh, freezing trap. Oh, shit. Well. Okay. Not too worried about that. Do all the damages. Not bad. And now our taunt is getting bigger and more awkward to deal with. Okay. Now we can Direwolf to finish that off if we want. Might be a good idea. Yeah. And when it dies, that's not going to help. I could do 2 damage to it and still keep... No, I wouldn't be able to keep a creature alive. Okay, then I might as well just take it out. Kind of want to save that for when my Direwolf dies. I'll just send it out there. Screw it. And now next turn, it wouldn't be necessarily a bad time to get out to the old Frost Wolf Warlord. I would kind of like to save it for when I have a bit more, but I don't know if that's going to happen, so... Now, I have nothing here with 3 damage. Which means I won't actually be able to efficiently finish that off. Unless, like, yeah, I would. Okay. No, it's still not. I would have to waste 2 creatures on it. Well, at this point, I just ignore them and do damage. And get out additional creatures. And hopefully, next turn, I'll get the optimal size off of my Warlord. I'd like to get out this as well. Have all the creatures. But at this point, an explosive trap would be quite deadly. Very unfortunate. Wolf Rider. Alright. Kill command. Oh, damn. Using all the removal. That does make things a bit more difficult. Because I'm just going to have to do 2 damage of that so I can actually finish it off this turn. Don't want to keep it around for any longer. And now the Demolisher would be a great way to start removing things that he places, but there's no guarantee that they'll actually hit. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough resources for that. Okay. So what I do is I'm gonna throw these out there to start building up a bigger force. Use the bow to finish him off, perhaps, because it has 2 uses. That's 10 damage plus this for 2 turns, which would ultimately be enough to finish him off quite efficiently. Oh man, all that taunt. It's gonna make it a bit more difficult. Oh, whenever you summon a beast. I have no beasts. Okay. So now we can get rid of this. Do our direct damage. Summon this out. And while I like using it for removal, I want to rush him down. All I have to do is hit him once more with that weapon. And use my ability, and he'll be down to 5, 6, 7 HP, subtract what he has, leaves him susceptible to 1 more shot to finish him off. So without a taunt... No, he does have a taunt. Okay, that means this is not going to work quite as I imagined. And has too much HP for me to deal with effectively either. As well. Oh, shit. That Argus. It's a pretty damn good card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I need the draw. Throw this out, throw that, and that. That gives me a card. Oh shit. Yeah, I definitely should have did that first. Alright, we have to break through his defenses. How unfortunate. And the turns that I spend doing that, building up my battlefield, is not turn spent shooting him in the face with my steady shot. War Golem. Damn it, that's big. Okay, now it's going to be very difficult. Explosive trap again. Alright. There's no good really attacking with the Demolisher at this point. So I say we just need to explosive. and shoot him once. Throw this out there for the extra possibility of killing off his taunt and getting some damage through. It's probably going to still be ignoring me because that's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage plus his ability. That's 16 damage on this turn, leaving with 10 HP, but the explosive trap is going to at least weaken things. Raid leader for even more. Okay, that makes up for the loss, I suppose. Ah, taunt, you bastard. Oh, that is unfortunate. I can still clear away quite a bit of stuff, luckily. Using another trap. However, his ghoul is going to be... You know, I hate how whenever this arrow's out, I can't see the freaking cards. Oh, there's a Houndmaster. Alright. It's fairly easy to deal with then. He is just nuking himself into oblivion. Oh! 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 Excellent. Best shot ever. Value Demolisher. That thing should have been taken care of earlier. Oh, hell yeah. I still could have made it, but that was a great way to end it. And that means we still get to move on to the next round. Victory! Alright, and in this round we have another Paladin, so this is going to go very poorly, I imagine. Getting rid of the Hound. I like this early removal. Let's keep it. Explosive trap, not what I'm looking for, not at all. Direwolf. Again, not necessarily what we're looking for. How unfortunate.
The light protects.
Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good turn one there. Alright. That's probably when the ooze has to come out. Yeah, let's do that. He has the possibility of getting a weapon, but I have the possibility of getting another ooze, so whatever. And I have all the weapons. However, I would have liked to see this a lot later. It just sits in your hand for a long time doing nothing. Not what I want to see when I need creatures desperately. Okay. This win I could ignore. I like to send this out as a magnet. Just get the damage through. Let him use his reinforcement and maybe his divine shield to kill it off. Will he kill that off or the ooze, however? Actually, they both have the same threat level because they're both doing essentially 3 damage as by themselves. Because the wolf is giving 1 damage to that, and this thing has 3 damage to begin with. So assessing the threat isn't easy. He doesn't have to, however. Okay, in that case, we could start taking swings with this. And we can play this as well next turn. Or alternatively, we get our raid leader and a taunt, which I'm thinking would be a pretty good idea. Yeah, let's go with that. Raid leader, taunt. Which means that if he attacks using his taunt, at least that finishes it off. Assuming he doesn't get buffed, which is quite possible. I mean, paladins have all the buffs. And next turn, we'll probably end up getting the bow out as well as the trap for that synergy. Oh shit, true silver champion. Oh yeah, one of the best weapons evers. Okay. Yeah, this might be a good idea to take this out in this, but at the same time I don't want to waste an explosive trap. That is unfortunate. I didn't get a good creature to play.
I wonder.
Alright. So we get this out.
I hunt
Take a swing. And we could get this out. Sure.
Need a blessing?
Because regardless of what he does, if he spends any resources, any cards at all to get rid of that, it'll be a fairly good magnet. I would like him to waste things on it. As it is, he probably won't waste anything on it. But if he does, I'd be okay with that.
We must cleanse the
Okay.
Sunwell.
Now it's getting to reasonable trap territory. Okay, so I'm going to ignore him. Throw down this and the Demolisher.
More
Go
training?
straight to the face. And now he probably knows that it's a trap because the kind of play I just made is very indicative of a trap. So he's probably going to try to clear my board. Yep, clear what he can before attacking. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I probably actually should have just kept the Demolisher. There's no reason to get the Demolisher out, really. Well, then again, it would have prevented him from playing things after the trap went off, so it would have been a reasonable thing to do, I feel. Okay, Shield Master. And a shot. As much as I would like to not play a taunt at the moment, I'd like to play something. Is he going to use his weapon? Nope. Nope. Okay, that didn't do anything, but at least I now have the removal I need via my weapon to actually finish it off. But that does put me into territory where that Boulder Fist is going to destroy me along with his weapon. Yeah. So now I'm pretty screwed because goddamn, that's a lot of damage. That Boulder Fist plus that is too much. 6. That's 11 damage. He'll probably have a Blessing of Might in order to finish me off.
I wonder.
I would like to use my weapon at this point to actually remove that. But I just can't. Well, I mean, I could. It would be the smart thing to do. But it's my only way of really getting a victory at this point since I don't have the creatures.
I hunt alone.
I don't have many good choices. They're all bad. Either way, this is probably my last turn here. I have a feeling he's going to either Argent Commander or do some kind of buff. Something. True Silver. I choked on my words. True Silver. That is plenty. Alright. Well, that means we have... Oh, poor user. Interesting. That means we have finally lost our final arena. So, our arena match, which means we actually get our key out. Animation, come on now. Got our pack. And we got almost enough gold for another run. That's, what is that? 120? Yeah, pretty good. Let's see what we got in that pack. Shall we? All this big ass pack opening interface. Hell yeah. Alright. Secrety bits. Stealthy bits. Give your minions stealth until your next turn. That is super interesting. Got that Squire stuff. Cone of Cold. Very good to have. Harvest Golem. Cone of Cold, Harvest Golem is definitely some stuff that I wanted. So I'm pretty happy about that all around. And so ends this arena. I mean, if you liked it, let me know, so I can possibly make another arena in the future. and I'll see you next time.